Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk about hand care and foot care today because I feel that everyone doesn't pay enough attention to it, and when they do, it's because they're feeling some form of discomfort due to very dry skin. I wouldn't say I suffer from chronic dry skin on my hands and feet. I think it's just the normal aging process. And I realize it's always important to maintain your hands and your feet. Sometimes when you're doing your skincare routine, whatever you have left, you want to bring it down to your neck and chest and your hands and feet, but there's not enough left in order to put on your hands and feet. So I like to dedicate certain products just for that process, and I have to admit some of these products I use all over my body. Now there used to be a product called I think it was called Lactin or something like that. It's a Canadian brand and they no longer sell it. It's been discontinued. And there's something in the USA that you can get, but basically it's a AHA product and you can slather it up head to toes basically. Some people put it on their face. I've done that and I found it to be very helpful and probably more cheaper than some of the higher medical grade products. But I believe some of the drugstore products are medical grade. And sometimes they're kept behind the pharmacy and not at the shelving unit where you can just get it yourself. I've seen this particular discontinued product back and forth behind the counter or not. Anyways, let's talk about hand care. And one thing that I find that's really good, as I was saying, all over the body and hands and feet, would be this product. It's from Reversa. And it's a Canadian name brand, and I mentioned it in one of my Friday haul, and this is good to use from head to toes. There's other brands that you can use. It's just I don't know if there's much of a difference between the price points and the brand names. Some of them are a little bit more. They're about maybe $40-50, and then you get something like this where it's a little bit less. I think this was around $20 or $30. I'm not 100% sure. It's a Canadian brand, and basically it's a body smoothing lotion cream, and basically it has 10% glycolic acid, and it's really great for rough parts of your skin. And even if you well, I've been suffering a little bit of breakouts, and I've actually used this on my face a little bit, and was it bad? It stung because it is kind of strong, but this is a great way to exfoliate the top layers of your hands and feet and even the bottom of your feet, and I find it to be really, really good. So I really like this. I would never put this on your body after you've shaved or got a wax done. It's way too strong. Another thing that you can put on at night to help with the youthfulness of the skin on the hands and feet, and I'm not talking at the bottom of the feet or the palm of your hands, but the top of your hands, because you just want to slow down the aging process so nobody can tell your age from your hands. And this would be from La Roche-Posay, and let me grab that for you. This is from La Roche-Posay, and basically it's for wrinkles. And I wouldn't say I have wrinkles, but maybe fine wrinkles or a little bit of a crinkle. Probably not enough moisture, but this is a good process to put on top of your hands and feet. And basically it's sort of like a retinol thing, and it exfoliates. You should only use this at night, and it's a really tiny tube. It's red turmeric R. This is probably really intense, and I just wanted to give this one a try. I did a little bit of research, and I want to use this for the hands and feet as part of my hand and feet maintenance. There is something that I really like. I can use this on my face, my hands, the rest of my body, and my feet, the bottom of my feet. CeraVe cream. This is an amazing product. This has ceramides in it, and that is really important because it provides enough moisture. I use this on my face in the winter time. I use medical grade skincare products, and sometimes when you want to stretch that product out because they are quite costly, you can alternate with something like this. And also with cleansers. There's some amazing drugstore cleansers that you can use. You're only putting it on enough for 60 seconds or maybe a couple of minutes longer, enough to remove all that dirt, and then you wash it off. So some people feel there's no need to spend a lot of money on facial cleansers, and it's true, but there are some medical ones that might have a little bit of a chemical exfoliation, which might not be safe around the eyes, but if you need that little extra kick, you could integrate that. You don't have to use it daily, maybe once a day or every third day or once a week, or during that certain time of the month where you're having more reactive skin and you need a little extra boost. But anyways, to get back to CeraVe, this is an amazing moisturizer, and I have a tube of this that I keep at my desk, and then I reapply it whenever I feel the need to. And now, due to this coronavirus situation and maintaining distance and staying clean, you dry out the skin from all that hand sanitizer. So this is something good to have, at least a tube in your bag or in your car. So this is a good thing. I really love this. If you suffer from really, really dry skin and you get cracked skin, there's one tiny spot on the bottom of my foot that I do get that, and it hurts. So it hurts when you're walking or just even laying in bed, and you just feel the dryness, and it feels like the skin is tearing apart, and basically it is because it's cracking. So anyways, I discovered this product through Dr. Dre. In fact, the CeraVe cream, Dr. Dre. Thank you, Dr. Dre. And this is what you can use on the bottom of your feet. Put it on clean feet. Put socks over it just so it doesn't get all over your bed sheets, and this is good to put on at night. And put this on, and then in the morning just wash it off, and your skin starts peeling off. Not dry skin, it's soft, but it's like shedding, and it works really good. This is really good. It's a tiny tube, by the way. Tiny, super expensive. This was almost $40 for this product, and it really works. It's amazing. You just need a little bit, and this tube should last me a while because I get severe dry, cracked skin at the bottom of my feet, usually during the summer season, no other time. So this should last a very long time. There are some other things that I find to be very handy during your body, hand, and foot routine. And this is what it's going to be, which may surprise some. Oh, this is so big. Baking soda. It's amazing. I actually mix this with my body wash cleanser at times. I don't really have time to do that, especially when you're busy and you have to run around and get ready for work and that kind of thing. But this is an amazing product. Sometimes I mix this with my facial cleanser. One of those soapless facial cleansers is really good to mix this up with. And I like to wash my hands with this. I'll get a scoop of this and my feet and just rub it down really good. I like to get the baking soda on the tips and around the cuticles and on my toes, and just give it a good rub. That's a very good way of just kind of breaking down any loose skin, and just get that all off, and it just feels really good afterwards. And then after, when your feet finish washing your feet, you just put your lotion on, and it just soaks right up and it penetrates into that tough skin that you already softened up because of the baking soda. There's a couple of other things that I do have in my home when I'm working with my hands a little bit more, and it is basic gloves. these are the gloves that I have. You can get any brand, and usually when I'm cleaning my home or wiping down, cleaning the windows, I'll wear these gloves, and then you can discard them. So usually I'll wear one pair and just do the whole entire home and then just discard them. So it's a great way to protect your skin from all the chemicals. I wish I've done this a lot sooner in my life, because I can tell with my skin it's really suffering. It's dried out, plus past jobs that I've had working with the hands, it does a lot of damage on the skin. And when you go to the nail salon, if you're getting gel or acrylic, that sort of thing where you have to put your hands inside the UV light, you should be putting, sorry for the noise there, you should be putting sunscreen right up to your nails, over here and around the nails and along your fingers when you're putting your hands into the UV light, because that is UV damage, and it's fast forward the aging process, and you don't want that. So you should always make sure you put sunscreen on your hands, and I use the copper tone one just to let you know, and I've talked about it on my July favorites. I have these gloves, and I'm not too sure if they're 100% cotton. I think it's really hard to find 100% cotton gloves and something for your feet at night. I guess there's just socks only. These are kind of hard, and my dear friend of mine, she's looking for 100% cotton gloves that will just go up halfway up your arm, because she wants to protect more than that, because when you're bending, your wrist gets exposed, and that's not a good thing. So you just want to protect all of that. So here's my copper tone, and this is what I like to put all over my hands. I use it on my face, all over the body. My husband and I use this when we're going at the beach or hiking or up at the cottage. This is something really good to have to protect your hands and feet also. It is a physical sunscreen. I feel that this is a lot safer and a lot better than the chemical sunscreen, or the ones that are mixed with chemical and physical sunscreen. I prefer 100% physical/mineral sunscreen. So that's everything with respect to hand care and foot care. It's really important that we take care of these hands as much as possible, and to keep in our routine to put sunscreen on top of our hands when we are stepping out. It's really important. In fact, just putting a little bit of a dab on your hand, even though you're going to be indoors all day, and if it's raining or snowing, it doesn't matter. You should always have sunscreen on there. So take care. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye. I just wanted to quickly come back on because my cat was waiting for me outside of the door, and I didn't realize that. So we're just here to say hello and take care. Say bye. Bye. Bye.